to believe within themselves, okay? How to believe within themselves. So thank y'all so much for joining us on tonight on the Data and Kiki call. I will see y'all next Tuesday. Do y'all homework, okay? But we're finna focus on the mindset of trading, the mindset of life, the mindset of success, okay? But before we tap too far into the power within, we're gonna start off with some gratitude. I appreciate y'all for just hanging out for as long as you do, just every single week. That's what we call the compound effect, all right? So let's start off with some gratitude. Does anybody wanna open up their line and share what they're thankful for and understand that you can be grateful for something that has not happened in the physical yet? So where are you on the line tonight? Drop a 1 in the comments if you would like to vocally express your gratitude on tonight. So where you at? Talk to me, and then we're going to go ahead and get started with the actual call. So where y'all at? Talk to me. 15 seconds of gratitude. 15. There we go. Miss Dorothy Daniel, lady, come on to the line. Unmute your line and share your gratitude. What you got for me?
I'm just thankful and grateful for tonight for being able to be on this call with you. I love the Day and Kiki.
Yes, ma'am.
Real simple, not real complex, and I'm learning every day, and I'm just grateful, and I'm ready to see my compounds.
Let's go. Double D in the, wait a minute. Dorothy Daniel in the building. Ms. Daniel, I thank you so much, and I appreciate you for joining us on tonight, and I'm glad you was able to see the simplicity, because my mission is to make sure people understand how easy it is, because too many of us walk away from this because we've been this paradigm of that is complex, and it really isn't. So that's my gift to you, because God gave me that gift. Mr. Moody on the line, $10 million there in the building. What you got for me? Big Mood, talk to me, bro.
What's happening, B? What up, family, man? Hope everybody is feeling super amazing. I'm super happy and grateful for another day to get better in mind, body, and spirit. I'm grateful for my family. I'm super happy and grateful now that I've earned $10 million, given away $3 million, and helped 15 people earn $1 million in 2021. All right, and I'm super happy and grateful now that I retired my mom and my great aunt by December 31st, 2021. Let's get it.
Let's go. Listen, if you ain't speaking your prayer formations off the rip, off the tongue like that, you don't say it enough. You don't even know what you're supposed to say. All right. I appreciate you. I second that. I declare that it's done. Salute to you. And everybody else on the call, can you guys go ahead and do me an amazing favor? In one word, drop in the chat box what you are grateful for on tonight. Anything. It could be something that you've written down. It can be something that is on your gold card. Drop in the chat box right now what you are grateful for on tonight, what y'all got for me, so we can open up, because I understand gratitude gives you access. It provides access. It gets you an alignment and vibration, whatever it is that you want to do in life, okay? One word. B Burrell. What's up, Jackie? What up, Jack? My crypto alert's coming off. Abundance in what, Mr. Overtree? What's up? What's up, Lane? What's up, bro? You abundance in what area of your life? Abundance means a large quantity. Abundance in what? What you got? Freedom, peace, love. Let's get it. Absolutely, boys. I got you. Anytime two people agree, it's done. Well, let's go. Discipline. Let's get it. Amazing. Well, I just want to give it back to you guys on tonight. Again, thank you so much for joining us. We did miss last week for the first time in going on 3 years. We didn't really miss it. I just kind of did it something different. Last week, I actually had to do a presentation in Atlanta. I am a chairman, leader in this company, right? And so I was building a business, and we did a presentation in Atlanta. And it went way longer than we really anticipated. But I got on the call, and shout out to, I know it was like Nathaniel and a couple of people that spoke up about their experience with the company right now. So it was different type of mindset call that we did. And they really were blessed by it. So I thank you guys for sharing your testimony and sharing your success, because y'all have to understand this call's gonna be a little different tonight. Definitely didn't prepare anything. And I really never do, by the way. It just all comes from what I feel and what my spirit discerns. But understand that call last week impacted a life. And even if somebody didn't want to speak, even if somebody was scared to come to the microphone, I think I asked Miss Deanna to come up. y'all understand the power of your voice. We're not saying go out here and share this opportunity, because this is not a builder's call, but understand the power of your voice in every scale, in every capacity. Because that person that heard you say what this has done for you, they were able to say, you know what? If God can do it for them, he can do it for me. So somebody drop in the comments right now for me. That hashtag and say that's for me too. But drop in the comments for me, for me. Because what y'all have to understand, we all continuously show up time and time and time again, because we see the evidence, we see the proof, we see that what's required, we see what can be done, because if he did it for you, he can do it for me, right? But you got to ask yourself, what is the difference? Not only because understand on the spiritual end, he can't do any wrong. His track record is perfect for the believers on the line. And just correlate this with whatever you believe in. But his track record is perfect. All right. If you agree with me, drop some ones in the chat box. All right. Every single time you might have been going through a situation, you had that challenge in your life, you are against the wall on all sides, right? I don't care what it is. It might have been somebody in your household, somebody you care dearly about, or a personal situation. For some reason, despite the pain that you were facing, you still came out on the win. Why? Because that's for me, right? So you got to get to the level of awareness to understand that every single situation that you face in your life is always a win. It's always a win, and understand that win may not be in the disguise or the form that you think it should be, right? So allow those wins, that's right. Allow those wins to build your faith. So when you see these testimonials and this growth, or you see other people's success, you should be able to say, not only can I see my track record, but every single time somebody uses their voice and they speak up, I'm able to see the track record that I'm going to be able to walk in too. With trading, I teach it's a mirror. It's a mirror. What happened on us buy is going to happen on a sale. What happened for Moody is going to happen for B. Burrell. What happened for Cliff is going to happen for B. Burrell. Because I believe that what he do, we have mirror blessings. We have mirror blessings. If he can do it for you, he can do it for me. But what we also have to have is mirror belief. Got to have mirror belief. Because some people may begin to doubt that it's not going to happen. So what's different between that person and you? See, the outcome is always going to be the same, because the creator never fails. He has a perfect track record. So there's nothing wrong with production. There's nothing wrong with the creator. There's nothing wrong with who's creating the blessings. You have to analyze what's wrong with your belief system. What's wrong with your belief system? Am I mirroring David and Manitier's belief? Am I mirroring Noah's belief? Am I mirroring Noah's belief? Am I mirroring David's belief? You got to understand the reason sometimes those blessings haven't reached you is because you haven't reached the belief. People get so caught up in saying new levels, new devils. No, new levels, new faith. Somebody say new levels, new faith. Stop talking about new levels, new devils. No, the devil ain't got new. He been the same. He don't change. Been the same. What has fluctuated, what has experienced a knock on the door or the doorbell is your ability to believe, is your faith. Some of y'all have downtrend type of faith. Oh, Lord, they done hit somebody right there. Some of y'all have downtrends in your faith. You got to understand it has to be a constant uptrend, because you're going to break through the resistance. You're going to break through the ceiling. You're going to break through the challenge. And then God is going to test you. God is going to test you. Called the retest. Let me make sure that when they break to a new level, that they can stay here. Oh, I hope y'all with me tonight. Come on, B. Y'all with me? Let me make sure when they break through the new ceiling in their life, that they can stay here. Can they now break resistance and create a floor? Think about everything that you've been through. Think about all the ceilings that you've broken through, and now you can stand on top of them. They have now become, they would see before you were beneath them. They were shadowing you. They were covering you. You were underneath the darkness of their resistance. But when you begin to continue to believe and have that faith, your faith broke through the darkness, AKA resistance. And now you can see the light. Now the darkness is now below your feet. The darkness is now below my feet. So now I am a walking testimonial. I can see what I've been through. I can see what I've been through. So when I interact with people that come across my path and they may be experiencing the same ceiling, the same resistance, I can tell them, hey, look over here at me. I'm a walking testimony on top of that same resistance that you're dealing with right now. I hope y'all catching this. I'm a walking testimonial on this same resistance. But how does that conversation make sense? Well, they're on the downtrend. They're too busy focusing on the downtrend. So what was your new floor became their new ceiling. Oh, I hope y'all catching this, man. What was your new floor became their new ceiling because their faith is not being mirrored. Because y'all understand that the market can turn and do anything that it wants at any given time. So what you thought was continuously a downtrend and catch and brace and retest, you begin to uprise your faith and now you change the trend. Come on, B. So now we can walk side by side and be a mirror effect and be a walking testimonial. Oh yeah, I was in the shadows, I was in the valley, I was going through. But when I began to mirror what Moody went through, when I began to mirror what B. Burrell belief system, and when I began to change how I believe, I began to change how I trend. Understand, you gotta follow the trend, ladies and gentlemen. The trend is your friend. And we only go on what? Next levels, new faith. Upstreams. So what do you want to manifest in your life? You got to go out here and do the work. You got to, for instance, foot on the gas. Chairman is done in 21. Chairman is done. I am not even concerned if it's going to happen. That's not even a thought in my mind. There's no room for doubt. There's no room for disbelief. You got to ask yourself, what goals in your life are you going to achieve? We're not saying the word try. What goals are you going to achieve without any doubt, without any hesitation, without any limiting beliefs that you know 100% are complete and done, right? Now, I said earlier, follow the trend. Understand that blessings follow the trends of your actions. Blessings follow the trends of your faith. So if we do a checklist, if we confirm your faith and we confirm your action, what do we see is going to be the target goal? Come on, B. What is the target goal? Right? What are you sending to yourself? What are you reaching for? If this level in your life is the entry and your blessings are determined by your level of faith in the works, and those blessings follow the trend, where are you headed? Right? Somebody drop in the chat box right now. Where are you headed? Right? Where are you headed? Are you doing the right activity? Are you having the right feelings? Are you having the right belief? Are you having the right habits? Where are you headed? That is the question. It's not about where you want to go. It's about where you're headed. Know the difference. What's the difference? Well, I might want to go to Papa Do's, but I don't have enough faith in my tank. I don't have enough gas in my tank, so I'm not headed there. Right? I might want to go to California, but because I don't have the right belief and the right action, I'm not headed there. So do you have the right faith equipment, the right belief system to get yourself there, the right actions? It got to work together. It has to work together. God is attracted to your faith. I love saying this. Every single time you pray for something, you got to stop praying as if you don't know what's going to happen. You got to start praying with expectation. You got to start praying with absolute expectancy. So when I say, notice I don't even know how long I've been saying it, but I know I keep saying on these calls, Hey guys, my name is Gibber. I'm a chairman trader here, about to teach you guys how to trade. I know I've been saying that for a minute, and it's just off the tongue. It's so natural because I believe it 100%. But guess what I'm about to show y'all? Got the belief, but let me show y'all what the action looks like. So if you tell me your goals and I compare your goals to your actions, do they mirror each other? Well, I thought you said you want to be a six-figure trader, but you ain't never studying. How is that going to happen? I thought you said you wanted to be a chairman, but you don't never post on social media. How does that happen? Right? Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. But you got to do your part. Somebody said, do my part. You got to do your part. Stop trying to expect stuff to come out of a magic hat. Do your part. Because I just told you, when you break that resistance in your life, when you break those challenges in your life, the test is going to come when you're now standing on top of the problem. Is the problem going to swallow you whole again, or are you going to walk undefeated? Right? When you break that resistance and you're now standing on top of that support, when you're standing on top of the darkness, when you're standing on top of the challenges in your life, are you going to be able to stay above where you just came from, or are you going to allow distractions to pull you back down? You got to ask yourself that question. Know the goal, establish a routine, and stick until. Stop putting deadlines. What kills me about people is they don't even realize when you're creating these deadlines, you're telling God, you need to help and make this happen or else. Rather than say, you know what, I'm going to stick this out until I deserve it, until I earn it, until I become the right person, I develop the right habits. Let me ask y'all a question. Is it hard being broke? Yes or no? Is it hard being broke? Yes or no? Somebody tell me. Is it hard being broke? I just need to know who I'm talking to on tonight. Somebody say, yes, Lord. Right? Is it hard being broke? So if it's hard being broke, let me ask y'all another question. Is it hard to get rich? Is it hard to get rich? Yes or no? Now you're like, dang, is it hard to get rich? Is that a trick question? Whatever you think the answer is. What is the answer for you? Right? It could be yes or no. The point is, you got to choose your heart. Right? You got to choose your heart. That's what disappoints me about a lot of people. In this opportunity, heck no, it ain't hard to get rich. It's easy. But your trading psychology, your activity is not in alignment. Do y'all understand that most people stay poor and broke because they don't know how to do the same thing over and over again? The right activity, the right habits, and the right belief. It tell people to read 10 pages a day. They acting like I'm asking them to lift a 5,000 pound weight. Man, you want to read 10 pages a day, B? Golly, man, I don't know if I can do that. You telling me you can't take 30 minutes a day to read 10 pages a day that's going to give you a full mental transformation in your life. Increased awareness. Right? So you got to understand what exercises are you willing to implement in your life. I tell you to study academy an hour, but I just seen you post about you just finished watching Netflix. Choose your heart. Choose your exercise. Right? You break out of the resistance and now you're on your way, you're on your path, but you're still not doing the right behavior, the right activity. Right? That's what disappoints me about people inside this opportunity, because I know 100,000% that this works, but we don't allow it to work because we get in our own way. Right? We stop following the trends. We start getting distracted. We start hanging out with our friends. We start doing wasteless activity. You don't know how much time you have left. How dare you waste it? How dare you not do something extraordinary with your life? That's your gift. Life is your gift. Right? I think Jim says it all the time. A tree can't do nothing but be a tree. A lion can't do nothing but be a lion. A dog can't do nothing but be a dog. But some people are living like they are dogs. You got a mind, you got imagination, you got power, you got faith. Did you write your goals down? Did you say your goals? Do you believe that your goals are done? Because you keep forgetting there's a track record that has yet to fail. But for some reason, you keep allowing doubt to penetrate your what? Trend. So when you're having these retracements in your life, family, when you see that consolidation, that's your faith consolidating. That's you having a doubt in your life. That's you having limiting beliefs. He's trying to take you up, but you keep trying to take you down. I ask you just to simply believe. It's so simple, right? Where do you want to go? And how long are you willing to put in the work? I tell people sometimes there's certain activities that you got to do. You got to say, man, is this harder than being broke? I want y'all to start asking yourself that question. When you don't feel like doing something, especially when it pertains to building or trading, just say, man, is that harder than being broke? And I'll tell you 100% of the time it's going to be no. Is making phone calls harder than being broke? 6 billion people on the planet that's tired and exhausted, and they're tired of being broke, and you can't even pick up the phone and say, hey. You can't pick up the phone and say, hey, I got a part of this opportunity. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's changing my life. The mindset calls, the calls they're doing on a weekly basis is changing my life. I don't know what you're going through, but I guarantee you can have a lifestyle leap if you just at least hear what's going on. What is it? I don't know. I'm going to put you in front of my mentor. They've been guiding me every single step of the way. That was so hard to somebody. But it's harder to be broke. Go live. Get on a live session. Make a plan. Follow your calendar book. It's hard to go to Walmart and buy a calendar for $5. B, I don't want to go up there and do that. I don't want to organize my life. I don't want to create a routine. I don't want to create a trend so the trend can be my friend so I can see the goal in the end. It's hard for somebody to do that. B, how do you keep up with your schedule? Because every single day I write the vision and make it plain. The vision is just not my goals. I write a daily vision. 4 o'clock call, 2 o'clock call. Every single thing that I write down and I document and I see is showing me that I'm on the right path. I'm on the right track. D, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I ain't did it. Why is that so hard for you? Ask yourself that question. Man, it's hard for me to keep going 11 o'clock. I had somebody tell me, man, I usually go to bed by 9 o'clock. Staying up to the 11 o'clock calls is really wearing me out. I don't know if I can do that. But you are in pain. You told me your why. You told me what you got going on. You telling me you can't stay up for 12 months for an extra 2 hours to make money and know zero knowledge. You got to be insane. That's what you call a downtrend. And they enjoy staying in that trend because we see with downtrends, there are a little bit of retracements and those retracements go up. And so people are satisfied with those little moments of gratification, those little moments of time. But people who are rich or wealthy, people who really want that abundance in their finance, abundance in their spiritual, abundance in their personal, emotional, physical life, they don't mind understanding that 95%, 99% of the time, we're going to be living up. But when there's pain, when there's a retracement, I know I'm not going to be living here alone because my life has only been up. How dare you get comfortable with being in a downtrend? Because what happens is the downtrend lifestyles, they allow that little bitty up retracement to keep them satisfied for a moment of time. And it's a band-aid. And they think when they had that band-aid experience that they've arrived. And then they go back to depression and being unsatisfied. All you had to do was read 10 pages a day. All you had to do was pay $174 a month. All you had to do was ask a question. All you had to do was log into Go Live. That's all you had to do to have a change of trends. Anybody want to change a trend in their life tonight? Drop some ones in the comments. But understand there's something called a paradigm, and some people can get so caught up in staying in the downtrend that they are comfortable being dissatisfied. See, I gained about 20 pounds in quarantine. I don't know if anybody knows, but I did. All right. I don't like that. I don't like how I feel. I don't like how my clothes fit. But understand that that's somebody who is comfortable. And so what they do, and this may be you, and this is no offense to anybody on the call, instead of you walking 30 minutes a day, be real, you choose to put on the Band-Aid. What's the Band-Aid? Maybe wear a bigger shirt. Maybe go buy bigger clothes. Instead of doing 30 minutes a day, you go buy bigger outfits to cover up the downtrend. So you got to ask yourself a question on tonight. What are you avoiding for you to have a change of trends in your life? And I don't really want to make them calls. I ain't really talked to that person a long time. I don't really know that person like that. I don't really want to get on Instagram. Is it harder to be broke? That's what I'm just start asking. So is it harder to be broke, or is it harder to study 30 minutes a day? Okay. Is it harder to buy a Starbucks or Dunkin' Donut coffee every day, or is it harder for you to pay $174 a month? Okay. Oh, okay. I wonder. Oh, is it harder for you to keep going out with your friends, eat out on the weekends, even if it's not all the time? But I know you spent $20, $30 on that meal. That's about 20% of your monthly fee already. You keep buying lunch. Listen, make them kids some food at home, but it's harder to pay $174 a month HFX. Okay. You like to stay in the downtrend. I'm gonna let you stay there, right? Because remember, the uptrend and the downtrend is a mirror. See, you're going to pass people in your life. You're going to pass people in your life that went through past experiences that you're leaving. You're going to pass people along the way who are satisfied with being in a downtrend, but they're going to be going to a place that you left. They're going to be headed to a place that you left. So as you're walking up that glory, as you're walking up that ladder to your next level, as you're breaking that resistance and you getting tested in your retracement and you standing on top of support, understand that you're not going to always be able to support those who want to stay in their resistance zone, because now they are beneath you. Everybody ain't meant to come along with you on your journey. Everybody ain't meant to. Some people you are meant to see. Man, I was in that situation, but I changed my tree. Some of y'all are going for chairman. Some of you guys are running for your 6, 5, 6, 7 figure trading accounts. But you got to check your language. I started this call talking about how you speaking to yourself. Right? I started this call saying what your voice did for another person. What is your voice doing for you? If people could get on a call and impact somebody in a 5-minute moment and have them change their trend. Do y'all understand that your voice changes trends? That is powerful. Y'all ain't think about it that way. Dorothy, Cliff, Q, Wendell, did you know that your voice has the power to change trends? Not only can you change the trend of those around you, but are you using your power to change your own trend? This call is called the power within. When Moody gets on his call, he declares that. I even know his affirmation. I call them prayer affirmations. I even know his prayer affirmations because he says it so much. Do y'all understand? This dude is programming me. He's programming me. I know what he's gonna say because he believes. Can the people around you touch and agree with where you're going? Not only do they believe by what you're speaking, but they see it through your actions. I can always touch and agree with people that never open their mouth because their belief is exhilarating. It's just coming out of their body. It's coming out of their actions. Is your belief coming out of your actions? We're a ball of energy. What are you sending out into the universe? You can say what you want to say all day, but do your actions align with that? That's the question on tonight. Don't skip what you're supposed to do. Don't abandon your discipline. Don't neglect what matters. You stay the course, you stay disciplined, you stay in alignment so you can get to where you want to go. Because I want to celebrate y'all today. I don't have to wait till the end of the year and say, oh, I knew Cliff was going to hit church. I knew she was going to hit that 5-figure church account. I don't have to wait till the end of the year to celebrate you. I celebrate you now because God is not living linear time. He's omnipresent. Your desire, your goal, your dream was created. The moment it saturated itself in your heart, you wrote it on paper, you wrote it in the physical, you took it out of the spiritual, you put it into the physical, and now it's done. It's completed. But now I want to ask you, once you put that thing on paper, what is your feet doing? What is your belief doing? Right? What are you saying? What are you seeing every single day? What does that say? P2000 in 2019, right? Then I hit it again in 2020. Then platinum 5,000, right? Y'all can't really see it. All right. Guess what? Let me go ahead and what's today's date? Let me go ahead and fill this in right now. Public declaration. Oh, I love this. Go ahead and fill yours in. Public chairman 10. And I'm going to write today's date because today it was done. What's today's date? Today was done. Do you have this level of belief? Do you have that level of belief? So when we come back and y'all see that chairman flyer drop in the physical, the second time, I need y'all to catch this. When I had this thought in my mind, when you had that thought in your mind, when you wanted to build that crypto portfolio, when you wanted to build that business, when you wanted to build that nonprofit, when you wanted to retire your family and live your best life, and you wrote it down, do you understand you had a physical experience when you wrote it down? Physical experience when you wrote it down. So guess what? Chairman, I want y'all, let me listen. You see that? I don't put the future date because the future is now. I hope y'all catching this. So all I got to do is focus on what? Faith and works. Faith and works, because the first physical transformation already took place. Now I have to physically move my body, make these phone calls, go around the world, travel and stand in front of rooms and stand in Zoom presentations, and I keep going, and I keep going, and I keep going until the physical manifestation the second time shows up. Somebody say those. Somebody say those. All right? However you want to spell it, just say those. Somebody put Dolce Gabbana in there. Right? Understand, family. Do you have enough belief, enough public declaration right now with absolute belief? Don't make this, don't write this writing down, you to just write something down. But is your actions going to back it up? Is your actions going to back it up? Yes or no? Right? Isis, Terry, V, Tammy, AB, Corbin. I want y'all to answer that in the chat box. Is your answers, your actions going to back up the vision? Yes or no? Is your actions going to back up the vision? Yes or no? Because it's cool to believe and it's cool to have faith. But for some reason, it's hard for people to take action. Everybody gets good, they get started right away. But if I look at your calendar book in 90 days, are you still mirroring what you wrote down? I need y'all to catch this. When you write this vision down, it is forever in the uptrend. But your actions need to mirror the uptrend, because you can put yourself in a downtrend and you're wondering, I wrote it down. I've been saying my affirmations. I believe. I've been reading the books. I've been getting on the calls. This is forever in the uptrend because this has nothing to do with you. When you gave it to God, He is perfect. When you gave it to God, it is perfect. It is complete. It is done. But the only request He has for you is the other side of and, which was works. So if I look at you, are you working down or are you working up? Are you working against what you wrote down? Today is March 22nd. I publicly declare chairman. All right, that's it. Now I don't operate. Oh man, I don't know. I'm here. I don't know if I'm gonna hit that. I don't know. No, when you address me, I almost said the wrong word. I am B. Burrell, Chairman B. Burrell. Right? Shout him out. Like Yvonne Tapia. Shout him out. Shadaman B. Burrell. But do you feel that way? Can I look at you and say, bro, anytime I want to go to church, look at him always on his phone. Look at him, he ain't never doing that. Look at her talking about she gonna learn how to trade. And she always not learning, not studying. Is that you? Peekaboo? Right? So where are we going here forward, family? You got to make sure that when you write these visions out, that you give it over to whoever you believe in. God has already received this request because it was in my heart. It was spiritually created, now it's physically created, and that's some physical manifest. But when you wrote your vision down, if I look at your gold card, all right, who got their gold cards with them right now? Hold it up to the camera. You got to show me what to say. Who got their gold card on them right now? Open the camera up. Where is it? Where is it? This thing is always with me. What is it? Some of y'all done ran off and went and got it. I was back there in the car. Let me run in and get it. Right? Perfect. Miss Sonia, who got? Okay, Jackie. Okay, good. What them gold cards are? Don't y'all go get no piece of mail. Somebody should gold card. Don't y'all go get no piece of mail. Somebody should gold card. Q, Corbin, Tammy, what the gold cards at? It's okay if you don't have it. Terry, okay. I see that flyer. Okay, I see you. All right. So that's everybody's assignment tonight. You may need to update it. It's okay, V. You may need to update it because you got to understand as your faith continue to rise, as your awareness continue to rise, you may begin to outbelieve who you used to be. I had to take down all my chairman flyers, y'all. What book are we reading right now? Who know the book? I ain't gonna say it. Somebody tell me what's the book. I keep telling y'all 50 million thousand times. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Thank y'all so much for being coachable and teachable. I read that book and I took my entire walls down. Why? Because I was not that same person no more. I said, "Oh, I can't even look at the same picture. Something hit me. I had to change. I got to get a whole new shoot, whole new image, everything. Because the person that hung them flyers on the wall wasn't a person that I wasn't the same anymore. That's why y'all got to make sure you're studying and growing because transformations are going to take place in your life. The next call, y'all better have them cotton pick and those gold cards ready to go. Because that shows me you're not serious. That's the first, the things that are easy to do are also easy not to do. We got to walk, talk, and act it, family. So are we all touching and agreeing tonight that we're going to get them gold cards and be with, listen, it needs to be always in proximity, right? Yes or no? We're going to keep our gold cards on us at all times, yes or no? Close proximity, all right? And this is the worst thing you can do, family. We tell you the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you can do is get used to looking. Listen, it's in a kind of a double tundra. The worst thing you can do is get so used to looking at your vision that is not moving you anymore. The worst thing you can do is for you to look at this and not be moved. Because what you're doing is saying, dang God, I know I appreciate you doing it already, but I don't really know if I want to do this. Dang God, I know I told her I want to go chairman 10, but I don't really know if I'm a chill today. That is a slap in the face to the creator. You're the audacity to give this request, him deliver in on it, to be 100% every time you desire something. And you look at it and you just throw it away like a piece of mail. Never get comfortable to winning. Never get comfortable winning. Never get comfortable. That's what I tell y'all when y'all be trading. Yeah, you've been 100% this month. You got comfortable winning, right? You got comfortable. Never get comfortable winning. You got to get comfortable doing the habits and understanding when you on top of that. Listen, anybody in the resistance in their life right now? You ain't got to drop it in the chat box. Anybody ever been through some resistance in life before? Yes or no? Anybody experienced resistance before? Anybody been in the ceiling? Right? That's that space. That space right there is when you want to analyze who you are in your faith. Every time you reach your level of resistance in your life, that's not only, you're going to have 2 tests. You're going to be tested on that level twice. I hope y'all catching this. You're going to be tested on that level twice. You're going to be tested right before you break through, and you're going to be tested right after the breakthrough. Okay? You're going to bust, you're going to have a breakout of the resistance, and you're going to have a retest of that same situation. Because even though you're walking above and you are walking in authority, that don't mean your faith has changed. Because understand this, family. You understand that you can go through a resistance in your life and break out and turn around and change. Not only can you change the trend, but you can turn around and go right back down to the same thing you just left from, and worse. You have a lower low. Well, listen, what's worse is that you had a lower low. You didn't even go back to where you left from. You went below it. Anybody ever been there before? Right? Because you are attracting what you are feeling. And even if you are feeling your best, you got to pass the test. This is the end of the first quarter. The first quarter is about to be over with. You got to analyze, what did you do in January, February, and March for you to reach these next 9 months? Let me ask y'all a question. Did you give your all these first 3 months? Yes or no? Mine is no. All right. Did you give your all? Yes or no? These first 3 months of the year? Because you have studied more. Because you have organized more. Because you have prepared. We got to learn to operate in excellence going forward. I had an experience over the weekend. I was so irritated. I was like, bro, I wasn't even mad about it because I was going to go do some jet skis. I wasn't even mad about the jet skis not happening. I was so irritated because the company wasn't operating in excellence. That's the vibration I'm on. I got to ask myself, how can I properly have a day of excellence? Ask yourself that. Jackie, how can you operate in excellence? Right? Angela, how can you operate in excellence for Elias? Nathaniel, how can you operate in excellence for your family? Moody, how can you operate in excellence for your mother, your grandmother? How can you operate in excellence? We have 90 days. That was the warm-up. That's over with. We was in the locker room. We ran the plays. We were scrimmaging. That's over with. These next 9 months, we got to give it our all. We got to operate in excellence every single day, and don't get used to winning and don't get used to failing. But understand, we follow the uptrend. And when there's a retracement, we stand strong on that support and we punch a hole in that thing and we keep going up. 9 months. What are you going to do? Is your bank account going to be the same? Is your health going to be the same? Is your reading going to be the same? Is your relationships going to be the same? Is your back office going to be the same? Is your trading account going to be the same? Is your bad habits going to be the same? You had a practice run. It's over with. Somebody roll their hands. Shake it off. Wash your hands off. We had a practice run. Now it's time for you to get your butt in the game and run these plays and go all in. I will not be recognizable for the next 9 months. You can't look at my social media and look at who I used to be. I don't know. That ain't me no more. All right. Somebody put no more, NOMO in the comments. That ain't me no more. So don't call me acting like you know me. That's not me no more because I decided to operate in excellence. I had to make an upgrade in my life. New levels, new faith. No more. All right. What can you do more of? Again, is it hard to be broke? It's hard to be broke. Cold showers, no food, no gas in the car, no gas at the house, no electricity. And if it's never been you, I want you to go down to ICU. I want you to go down to the city and I want you to look at the people who thought being broke was hard. Some people may not even have a chance, but I guarantee you, when we have the right perspective, when we have the right faith, we can pull ourselves out of any darkness. So if you haven't been in it, I dare you to cut the TV on, the radio, on the news, and just look around you. You're not safe from hurt, harm, and danger. That's not what you signed up for. You signed up for to go through the hurt, harm, and danger and make it out, and make it out, and make it out every single time. That's what you signed up for. You got to shine your faith armor every single day. Because when people try to throw shots at you, when life try to throw shots at you, them bullets don't penetrate. They bounce off. They may cause a dent. They may cause a scratch. They may cause some pain, but they won't penetrate. Because I got that faith armor. Anybody else got that armor? Somebody give me the muscle, the little muscles in the chat or something like that. Something relevant to strength and faith and armor. I don't know. All right. 9 months. 9 months for, listen. 9 months. You got to go through a rebirth right now. Okay. I think I said this one time a long time ago. You got to go through a rebirth right now. When a woman gets pregnant, when a woman gets pregnant, you got the sperm and the egg. Okay. The sperm is going to be, don't get all crazy with this analogy, but I want to make this make sense. Okay. The egg is your faith. The sperm is what God can do in your life. And when you bring them both together, you can be reformed. Okay. You can have a new baby. That new baby is you. Okay. That new baby is you. But do you want to be filled with that faith? Do you want to be filled with that power? Do you want to use it? Okay. 9 months, Cliff. All right. What's different, everybody? 9 months. We all just got pregnant tonight. All right. Spiritually. All right. Reborn. This is what we're going to do right now. Everybody is reborn tonight. They owe you. Leave it alone. It's gone. Throw it down the commode. Reborn. Somebody draw reborn. Okay. Operating excellence. 9 months. Don't focus on so much on the time either. I want you to get your schedule, your planner. I did this with all my leaders. Your schedule, your planner. You write out first what your goal. These are my goals behind me. Okay. I wrote out both of my goals, achievements and fulfillments. Achievements is rank goals and financial goals. Cool. Fulfillment, music, videos, etc. When I saw what I wanted to achieve and fulfill, I then said, okay, how can I put that in my calendar? Okay. How can I'm telling y'all, don't allow these next 9 months to go by and you didn't plan your rebirth. You didn't plan what you expect to born. What is going to be birthed out of you this year? Somebody dropped it in the chat box. All right. Mine, what? Music, chairman, compound my accounts over 6-7 figures for both of those accounts. All right. Reading music, credit scores are already popping over 750 plus each business and personal credit score. All right. Over $100,000 per asset. How can I make this happen? Because I've set different things in place where I know how much I'm putting in my investment accounts every single week. So when the end of the year happens, at least I'll be at 100K or more or close to it. Right? Chairman, that's easy. Just increasing the activity. Read the keyboard, purchase the keyboard. 10, 11. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Don't allow your job to steal your fulfillment. Don't allow your job to steal your achievements. Don't allow your job to steal your life. Okay? That'd be kind of jamming. Now just bob your head. Don't allow your job. I'm saying, don't allow your job to steal your life. Don't allow your job to steal anything you want. Kill the excuses. Hold yourself accountable and finish that book. Okay. Everybody's reborn tonight. Just accept it spiritually, but it's up to you in the physical to go make the changes that you need for these next 9 months to count. I want to hear your new success story. I want to hear that you finished a book. I want to hear that you forgave that person that hurt you. I want to hear that you have no bitterness and hatred in your life. I want to hear that you were able to buy your cryptos and start building your trading accounts. I want to hear that you don't over leverage anymore. That's what we want to hear. Take control of your life. All right. Uptrends only. Okay. I hope y'all got some value tonight. Declarations. Get those declarations. Okay. I love y'all. Let's run these plays. We undefeated because we got the head coach, the head honcho. All right. You on the winning team tonight. Okay. All right. Everybody got their jerseys on. We got the head coach. We got the head coach. God got more rings than Tom Brady. We on the winning team. I got my jersey. What's your jersey say on the back? I got my jersey. What's your jersey say on the back? Undefeated. More rings than Bill Russell. Right? Undefeated. So stop worrying and start running. Let's get it. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. What's the hashtag tonight? All right. Somebody give me something. What's the hashtag? Well, we listen. Oh, trends. Okay. Reborn. Okay, I like the reborn. I gotta see. We gotta have. Y'all pick one. Somebody. Glenn said pregnant. Yeah, what y'all gonna say? Glenn said pregnant. You gonna maybe pick that because it was funny. Cause you gonna have them folks on social media like, what? All right.
You're gonna get a whole lot of congratulations and everything.
Bro, yeah. All right, let's do it this way tonight because ain't nobody touching the agree tonight on none of those. Y'all pick your preference, pick your favorite hashtag, go to your main team chat and tag and drop that hashtag, tag on Instagram. Let's get it. I might go with pregnant. Y'all have a blessed night.